go find more berries before the sun sets!
The eternal question. Why can't humans just live together happily without conflict? It's like asking why cats can't resist knocking things off tables, or why we all pretend to understand quantum physics after watching one YouTube video. Spoiler alert, we're wired for drama, folks. But let's dive into this with a full-blown narration that's part philosophical treatise, part stand-up comedy routine, and part TED Talk on steroids. I'll blend analysis, theory, and a dash of humor to educate you on the human condition while entertaining you enough to forget you're not binge-watching Netflix. Buckle up, this is going to be long, detailed, and hopefully not the cause of your next existential crisis. Picture this. It's the dawn of humanity, say 200,000 years ago in the African savanna. Our ancestors are chilling under a baobab tree, munching on berries, when suddenly, bam! One guy eyes another's bigger berry stash. "Hey, that's mine," shouts proto-human A. "No, I found it first," retorts proto-human B. Next thing you know, they're clubbing each other with sticks, and the first conflict is born. Fast forward to today, we're doing the same thing, but with Twitter rants, passive-aggressive emails, and lawsuits over who gets the last parking spot at Costco. Why the perpetual bickering? Well, if humans were a sitcom, we'd be called the Big Bang Up Theory, where every episode ends in a pie fight. But seriously, conflict isn't just bad luck, it's baked into our evolutionary pie. From an educational standpoint, let's start with biology. Darwin's theory of natural selection tells us that survival of the fittest isn't about being the nicest, it's about outcompeting others for food, mates, and that prime cave with a view. Imagine if evolution had a motto: nice guys finish last unless they invent weapons first. This competitive edge helped us dominate the planet, but it also means we're programmed to see threats everywhere, like that one friend who always forgets to pay their share of the bill. Think of humans as overgrown toddlers in a global playground. We want the shiny toy, resources, status, love, and if someone else has it, tantrums ensue. Remember the Trojan War? It started over a beauty contest gone wrong. Helen of Troy, the face that launched 1,000 ships and probably 1,000,000 therapy sessions if they had shrinks back then. Or the Cold War. Two superpowers staring each other down like kids in a Who Blinks First game, but with nukes. Hilarious in hindsight, terrifying in real time. Now, let's get theoretical and philosophical, because nothing says fun like pondering the meaning of life while questioning why your neighbor's dog barks at 3 a.m. Spoiler, it's a metaphor for existential dread. Start with Thomas Hobbes, the 17th century grump who wrote Leviathan. He described the state of nature as a war of all against all, where life is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Without a strong government, the Leviathan, humans would be constantly fighting over everything from acorns to admiration. Funny analogy, imagine a world without traffic laws. Every intersection is a demolition derby, and the winner gets the green light. Hobbes argued we need rules to keep our inner beasts in check. But even with them, conflicts leak out like air from a whoopee cushion. Contrast that with Jean-Jacques Rousseau, the romantic optimist who flipped the script. In The Social Contract, he claimed humans are noble savages corrupted by society. We're born good, cooperative, and happy-go-lucky, but civilization introduces property, inequality, and envy. Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains, he quipped. Entertaining education here. Picture Rousseau as the hippie uncle at family gatherings, saying, if we all just lived in tree houses and shared our kombucha, there'd be no wars. But analytically, he's onto something. Modern society amplifies differences. Billionaires hoard wealth while others scrape by, leading to class conflicts that make Game of Thrones look like a tea party. Then there's Friedrich Nietzsche, the mustache-wielding philosopher who saw conflict as essential for growth. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, he talks about the will to power, our drive to overcome, create, and dominate. Conflict isn't a bug, it's a feature that pushes us to evolve. Humor break. Nietzsche would probably say today's social media feuds are just slave morality in action. Weaklings whining instead of becoming Ubermenschen. But theoretically, this explains why even in peaceful times we invent rivalries, sports teams, political parties, or debates over pineapple on pizza, a conflict that has torn families apart. Philosophically, Eastern thinkers like Confucius add balance. In the Analects, he emphasizes harmony through rituals and respect, but admits human nature, Ren, is flawed. Greed and ego disrupt the social order. Buddhism chimes in with the Four Noble Truths. Suffering, dukkha, arises from desire and attachment, leading to conflicts over what we crave. Educational nugget. Meditation might help, but try telling that to two siblings fighting over the TV remote. But Stranger Things is on. Let's break it down analytically, like a CSI episode on human behavior. Why can't we all just get along? Here are the key culprits, with a mix of theory and thigh-slapping examples. 1. Scarcity and resources. Economics 101, supply and demand. There's never enough stuff to go around. Karl Marx nailed this in the Communist Manifesto. Class struggles stem from unequal distribution. Funny take, in a world of infinite pizza, we'd all be friends. But nope, we're fighting over slices, leading to everything from office fridge wars to international trade disputes. Theoretically, game theory, thanks to John Nash, shows this in The Prisoner's Dilemma. Cooperation benefits all, but self-interest often wins, creating betrayal and conflict. 2. Diversity and differences. We're a mosaic of cultures, beliefs, and personalities. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalysis in Civilization and Its Discontents explains this via the id, primal urges, ego, reality check, and superego, moral boss. Conflicts arise when these clash internally and externally. Entertaining analogy, humanity is like a potluck dinner where someone brings vegan kale salad to a BBQ. Offense taken, sides chosen, chaos ensues. Philosophically, John Stuart Mill's On Liberty argues for tolerance, but in practice, echo chambers, social media algorithms, amplify divisions, turning live and let live into like my post or die. 3. Power dynamics and ego. Michel Foucault in Discipline and Punish theorized power as pervasive and relational. It's not just kings and peasants, it's everywhere. From bosses micromanaging to influencers flexing. We crave control, leading to hierarchies that breed resentment. Humor injection. Ever been in a group chat where one person appoints themselves admin? Boom! Instant micro-dictatorship. Analytically, social identity theory, Henri Tajfel, shows we form in-groups and out-groups, demonizing others to boost our self-esteem. That's why sports fans riot or nations go to war. It's tribalism on steroids. 4. Psychological flaws. Cognitive biases are our Achilles heel. Confirmation bias makes us ignore facts that challenge our views, while the fundamental attribution error blames others' mistakes on character, but excuses our own as bad luck. Educational entertainment. Daniel Kahneman's Thinking, Fast and Slow reveals our brains are lazy thinkers, opting for quick judgments that spark arguments. Like when you assume your spouse left the toilet seat up on purpose. Plot twist. It's just habit, not a conspiracy. Theoretically, we're not doomed. Philosophers like Immanuel Kant in Perpetual Peace proposed global federations to end wars, while modern positive psychology, Martin Seligman, suggests building empathy through practices like gratitude journals. Funny advice. Next time you're in a spat, try the Hobbes hug. Acknowledge the inner beast, then share a laugh. Analytically, education and institutions help. Democracies reduce internal conflicts, though not always external ones, and therapy teaches conflict resolution. If aliens are watching, they're probably popcorn munching at our antics, thinking, these hairless apes are hilarious, fighting over invisible lines on maps while their planet burns. But educationally, understanding these roots empowers us. Conflict drives progress. Without it, no civil rights movements, no scientific debates, no epic rap battles of history. In conclusion, humans can't live without conflict because we're gloriously imperfect masterpieces, equal parts angel, ape, and asshole. It's what makes life a thrilling, messy adventure. So next time you're in a tiff, remember, it's not a bug in the system, it's the plot twist that keeps the story going. Peace out, or at least try not to start World War III over who ate the last cookie.